the Noble Quran, Surah Al-Kahf, verses from 83 to 98. And they ask you about Dhul-Qarnayn. Say, I shall recite to you something of his story. Verily, we established him in the earth, and we gave him the means of everything. So he followed away until when he reached the setting place of the sun, he found it setting in a spring of black muddy or hot water, and he found near it a people. We, Allah, said by inspiration of Dhul-Qarnayn, either you punish them or treat them with kindness. He said, as for him, a disbeliever in the oneness of Allah who does wrong, we shall punish him, and then he will be brought back to his Lord, who will punish him with a terrible torment, hell. But as for him who believes in Allah's oneness and works righteousness, he shall have the best reward, paradise, and we, Dhul-Qarnayn, shall speak to him mild words as instructions. Then he followed another way until when he came to the rising place of the sun. He found it rising on a people for whom we, Allah, had provided no shelter against the sun. So it was, and we knew all about him, Dhul-Qarnayn. Then he followed another way until when he reached between the two mountains, he found before near them those two mountains a people who scarcely understood a word. They said, O Dhul-Qarnayn, verily Ya'juj and Ma'juj, Gog and Magog, are doing great mischief in the land. Shall we then pay you a tribute in order that you might erect barrier between us and them? He said that wealth, authority, and power in which my Lord had established me is better than your tribute. So help me with strength of men. I will erect between you and them a barrier. Give me pieces, blocks of iron. Then when he had filled up the gap between the two mountains, cliffs, he said, blow. Then when he had made them red as fire, he said, bring me molten copper to pour over them. So they, Ya'juj and Ma'juj, Gog and Magog, could not scale it or dig through it. Dhul-Qarnayn said, this is a mercy from my Lord, but when the promise of my Lord comes, he shall level it down to the ground, and the promise of my Lord is ever true.